Hello, Sula here from MistyHilltops.com. Thanks for stopping by. In this video, I'm working on a traveler's notebook layout titled On Site, and I'll be scrapping this photo. And I'm working with a digital version of the collection Transatlantic Travel by Carta. This layout is based on sketch number 36, which is a silhouette cut template that is available as freebie at MistyHilltops.com. And there are a number of freebies available for download, so if you haven't done it, go check it out. So this is a circular design page, so everything is done in circles except for the photo, although I have made pages where even the photo was circular. But here, as usual, I start by laying things out so that I know how things spread out on the page and so that I don't run out of space or discover that things are not in the place that I wanted them to be, especially because this is a traveler's notebook spread, which means it goes across 2 pages and the 2 pages will be cut apart. So oftentimes I have to be aware where I put the photo and how I put the things there, because that cut line does in some ways limit things, but I think it also makes it interesting. And so I lay out everything. And also, the reason I do scrapbooking is because I love papers, and I love the patterned papers that are available. And so I just want those papers to be visible and get to shine, to really shine. And so I don't like them to just all be covered up like I sometimes did in my old digital scrapbooking days. I didn't mind when papers would be covered up, but in real scrapbooking, I really want them to be seen in some parts, and so that is important as I design my pages and lay them out. So I'm starting obviously with the most backward paper layer, because everything then layers on top. And so I'm also going to use this ephemera piece that comes with the collection, but I realized I hadn't yet run a card along the edge to just roughen up the edge, and it'll give the paper more dimension. It plays with the shadows on the page, and it just makes the individual papers have more of a contrast of some sort. And so I'm realizing, I need to glue that underneath some of the layers that I actually already started to glue down, and that's why it's important to pay attention to which layer comes first before you glue down top layers. And the way my glue works, there is very little room. Once it's dried, there's little room for me to repair things and get underneath that. It really adheres really well, that glue. So, and then I have a bunch of tags and things that come with this collection. I also have made a whole bunch of my own embellishments, just because I do like to have some of them florals, some of them other just ephemera pieces that are not just tags and word art and all that. So I think with this collection, everything that comes with this collection is just word art mostly. And here you see it finally arrived after like almost 2 months or so in the mail. I got cork, and this one that I got this idea from the internet someplace where I stamp on the cork, and it just is a whole lot of fun that way. And so I started to just stamp on the cork and either cut the cork with by hand, just fussy cut it out, like with these flowers, because I don't have a die cut for them or dies for them. But I also have used metal dies to cut. It's just a very, very thin piece of cork that I got. And so I'm really excited to start using those things on my pages a lot more. And so you'll see them pop up here or there on pages. Obviously, I don't want to use them on every page. That I like the variety of things and to mix things up a little bit. So Anyway, this is also from a die cut set, an alpha set that is a pretty tall and skinny, and so I'm adding my title there, and it says on site. So we were visiting, still it's Megiddo, it's an archaeological, historical, ancient site. This is from our trip to Israel in 2019. It's a while back, but I had never gotten around to actually even look at my photos from that trip. Things just really got very busy. So anyway, these are some more word art pieces that come with the Transatlantic travel collection. And so some of them are stamps and some of them are things that come with the collection, ephemera pieces. And so I like to have a mixture of my own pieces. And you see there are also word strips that I create myself. But here are the 2 cork flowers that I stamped. And I was surprised to see this, my first time actually trying to stamp. I stamped several things, but I was surprised to see how well it works to stamp on cork, how well it shows up, and just how easy also it is to cut out and add to a project. I think it makes a lovely addition to the project, and I will be using cork a lot more. I got a big piece of cork just for that purpose. So here I'm starting to add the word strips. These word strips are available as freebie on my blog, mistyhilltops.com, same as the template that I work this off, this page. These are word strips that come as a PDF file. They just need to be printed on, and I do that on cardstock, so on thicker cardstock, so that it has dimension. You could also print it out on sticker paper or anything, any just normal paper, but I like the cardstock feel to it. And so then I just cut them in strips and then cut them apart, and then they're easy to use. So here I think I'm ready to flip the page around, and then I use the back side to guide me as I cut the pieces apart, and that's the 2 pages. I'm going to leave you with a couple more close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Consider subscribing, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.